I'm just really trying to get everything out of my system right now because I have a lot to talk about, especially pertaining to my YouTube channel. And I haven't made one of these updates in a very long time. And I think right now this is going to be the perfect time for me to make this video on my channel because there's been a lot going through my head recently. I'm actually going to talk about something I want to start on the side besides YouTube. Also, there is something else on YouTube, a new series I want to try on my channel, and I want to talk about my channel and things I'm doing on my channel and everything like this. So if you're here listening to me, I definitely recommend sticking around and listening to everything I am about to say in this video because there is quite a lot of information. First off, I have a lot of items that I'm not currently using, whether it's retro gaming stuff, whether it's DVDs, music CDs, just a lot of different stuff I've been keeping for a while, and a lot of the items I'm actually not using. Now, this is not pertaining to YouTube, but it's something I want to start on the side. I actually want to start either an eBay, an Amazon seller account, or I want to try Craigslist or Facebook seller's option, and I actually want to sell some of my items because they're just sitting around collecting dust, and if they can go to a good home, then yes, I'm going to be actually very happy about that. What I could do is, yes, I have some places in my local city that'll take goods like that, but I actually want to make a little profit on them, and I want them to go to a good home. Not to say that they won't go to a good home when I sell them at my local shops in my city, but I actually want to try doing this on the side besides YouTube. I don't know when I'm going to start this. I'm still trying to look around and look into it, watch my best option, whether it be Amazon, whether it be eBay, Craigslist, Facebook. I'm eliminating Craigslist and Facebook most likely, just due to the fact that when I looked on those sites, I found out it was mostly local, and I don't really want to do local. I want to like ship them. I don't care about, I don't mind shipping them, and for me it's less sketchy in the long run. I'm not really a person that's too comfortable with shipping, meeting people in person. I'm just not comfortable about that. You just never know what situation it is, and it would give more people an opportunity to get my items. Also, if you guys know anything about selling on eBay, Amazon, anywhere that you know, any other sites too, that's really good to sell stuff, let me know. Also, comment down in the description below, and I do have a Discord. We can go into Discord and you can help me set up an eBay account, an Amazon account. You can also help me out and try to set up everything, because right now the biggest problem I am encountering is some places are charging a fee. I don't know which way to go about it and things like that. I am trying to make a little profit on them. I'm not trying to get the most profit out of my items, but I am trying to get a little profit out of my items. So if I can make a quick little buck off my items, I'm actually going to be really happy. And don't worry, guys, if you want my items that I'm selling, I'm not going to scam you or charge like $1 million. I'm actually going to do some really good deals. I just want to make some pretty good profit off of this stuff. I want it to go to a good home. And I've actually heard a story recently, because I was watching, if you don't know his name, I was actually watching Metal Jesus Rocks, and I was watching one of his pickup videos with Reggie, and he was talking about how he went to an old lady's, or not old ladies, but he went to a lady's house, and she was burning the games, actually burning a lot of the boxes for the games, and that made me cringe inside. I'm not a game collector. If you've been on my channel enough, I'm not a game collector, I'm not a gaming memorabilia collector, or a collector of anything, but it really made me cringe inside knowing the fact that she's taking these perfectly good game boxes and games and just burning them for fuel. That really made me cringe inside. Instead of just throwing my stuff away or even selling it to my local stuff, I want to sell this stuff online. So please, again, let me know if you know anything about these and you know the best way to go about it. Comment down below. I'm really willing for you guys, anybody that knows how to go about this the best way. I'm really willing for you guys to help me out so I can get started with selling some of my old gaming retro stuff and some of my movies, DVDs, things like that on the internet. I can go about it. Also, I am quite worried that I don't know anything about shipping, so I don't know about shipping, packaging, and what's the best way to ship them and things like that. Someone could please help me. I know there is some tutorials on YouTube about that kind of stuff, but for me personally, it's just it's still kind of up in the air. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to start this account, so don't be bombarding me with messages or expecting me to have that account up. But once I do get an account up and I actually start posting stuff on whatever site I am, I'll let you guys know, and you will be the first people to know about the items. I'll make a quick little video about it, talking about how to look at my account online, what site it is on, and things like that. But I'm definitely considering that for the long haul. I'm going to keep it open as long as I have stuff to sell there. And most of my stuff is going to be reasonably priced. I'm like stuttering right there. But that's how I'm going to go about that as well. Also, pertaining to my channel, I have some kind of big news. I know in the past I've started some series, especially one of my series in the past was App of the Weeks, but that just never really took off for me. I did not really enjoy it. It was just too time consuming. I did not like it at all. So that series obviously is dead right now, dead in the water, and I'm not starting that series up again. Also, with the food tasting, I used to do food tasting on my channel, even though I am a tech channel. How weird. Yes, it's kind of weird, but I love tasting new foods and things like that, but I don't think I'm going back to that, so don't get your hopes up. That thing's been dead in the water for about a year now, and that's the way it's going to stay. But one series I think I'm going to have on my channel, and I'm going to keep on my channel for the long run. I can't say for sure, and you never just really know how things are going to happen. Things get in the way, life gets in the way, things like that. But one series I actually want to start on my channel, which is going to be cool. Now, I'm not going to claim if I started this series, but I looked on YouTube, I did a quick search, and I went through a couple of pages, and I see nobody doing this, so this might be my creation. So if you see the creation from other content creators, it's my idea. At least I think it's my idea. I can't say for sure, but most likely it's my idea. So if you've been in the tech community, or if you look at tech videos on YouTube, you will know that a trend started like 3-4 years ago, where a lot of people started doing tech under 50, tech under 40, tech under 30, tech under a certain price, and it's cheap items you can buy like off of Amazon that are actually really usable items. Yes, that's a series. I could start that series on my channel, and I could do it. There's no reason to, but it's already been done so many times. I just don't think on my channel I really need to do something to that extent. I just don't need to, because there's enough content creator, or a majority of tech people on YouTube are actually doing that. I just don't need to do it. But I am thinking of doing something on the lines of that. It's not going to be about buying items, but it's still going to be about items in general, tech items in video games. What am I talking about? Well, I'm going to start a new series on my channel called Things You Can Find on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. I'm actually going to be showcasing stuff on Kickstarter I think you should back and you should take a look at, which you may not be aware of. Now, that series is not coming to my channel anytime soon, because unfortunately that one is going to be time consuming. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing for those ones, and that's something it's going to be really time consuming. When I do start it, I'm going to be doing it like once a week or once a month, depending on how new items come up on Kickstarter, but I will be doing it. I can't guarantee also every item I see on Kickstarter is going to be a very hot item, but I do consider on doing it, and it will be awesome for me to showcase Kickstarting items. I don't know what I'm going to name the series. I think I'm just going to name the series items I found on Kickstarter, or what's on Kickstarter, something along the lines of that, and I'll be showcasing Kickstarting items. Now, like I said, it won't be coming out soon. It might be coming out very soon, I just don't know, but it should be out in the next couple of days, or at least in the next week, it should be coming out. Also, I want to talk about what I'm doing on my channel. Most of the stuff you see on my channel is still going to be about Nintendo. I am very, very passionate specifically about video games, tech, and Nintendo, especially Nintendo. If you didn't know, I really didn't start my channel around Nintendo, but since the Switch became a thing and they announced it, I was red hot on the Nintendo stuff, and I am really passionate about Nintendo. So most stuff you see on my channel is still going to be Nintendo. Nintendo's not going nowhere. Don't worry about that. From time to time, I will do other stuff. I'll talk about tech stories, and I'll talk about tech products like cell phones, smartphones, computers. I will from time to time, or once in a blue moon. But most of the time, I'll be talking about Nintendo stuff, because I really do love Nintendo stuff a lot. But recently, in the last month, or last 3, 4, 5 weeks, you will notice that I've been putting a lot in time and effort to my YouTube channel. Yes, that is correct, because right now I love YouTube very, very much, that I'm taking it really serious. So if you're watching this video, videos will keep rolling out on my channel. I know before in the past I've got lazy, especially before last year. I was super, super lazy on YouTube. I wouldn't even post a video every 3 weeks or something, or 2.5 months or something like that, some stuff. But right now, I love YouTube so much as a platform. I'm going to be pumping out the content. So just know content is rolling out. Whether I'm pumping out content or whether I'm on YouTube, YouTube is my home and I'm not leaving YouTube. Whether I'm posting videos or watching them, I am on YouTube. Honestly, I would probably say about 80-90% of my life is revolved around YouTube now. I'm either watching content on YouTube, watching other content creators, or I'm actually watching or creating content on YouTube. That, you can even say that extends outside of YouTube as well. Because I do, if you don't know, I do watch a lot of streams on the internet. I'm absolutely a streaming fanatic. Now, I don't stream personally. You may know in the past, I used to stream pretty frequently. Like last year, I was on the streaming hype, but for me, I just can't do streaming. It's just too time consuming, and you have to be there on a certain hour. You have to make a set schedule and things like that. But I can safely say I'm not going anywhere on YouTube, and I'm just going to keep on pumping out the videos. So if you love Nintendo, you love tech, you love cell phones, you love things like that, stay tuned to this channel. Videos will be pumping out. I am that dedicated. I make 3-4 videos a day. Now, I can't promise you 3-4 videos a day, because if there's no Nintendo news or no tech news to talk about, I can't physically make a video, so you can't blame me. Don't think that I am lazy. I'm actually trying. I'm working my butt off. I'm actually trying to find these articles, Nintendo news and things like that to talk about. But if there's nothing to talk about, I'm very sorry, guys. But for the most part, I'm never going to be a week anymore without a video. I'm going to try to have one up at least every single day. That is my plan. That's my plan for the future. I'm going to be pumping out videos every single day. And if there's something wrong in my life, whether I'm sick or whether I'm on vacation or doing something, I'll let you guys know 100% sure. Because right now, I do, in fact, love YouTube that much. I'm actually doing YouTube more than I'm actually playing video games. I love video games to death, don't get me wrong. But now my focus is on YouTube. I love YouTube more than I love video games. I know, it's really hard to think about that and get my whole mind wrapped around it. How can you love creating videos or watching YouTube videos more than games? Because games are life, man. If you've played a video game or if you're a diehard video game fan, you'll know games are life pretty much. But I just love YouTube so much. I love being in front of the camera, talking to you guys, telling you the latest and greatest Nintendo news, tech news, things like that. So just don't worry about it. Videos are coming, and if you check my channel all the time, you know videos are being pumped out. A lot of videos are being pumped out, and I'm not going to stop. I am just that dedicated to my channel. I love what I'm doing it, and I am very passionate about games, tech, and everything like that. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next video. I'm out, guys.